The Inside Edge Network is brought to you by Fanatics. Fanatics isn't just our name, it's who we are. Loyal, passionate fans, dedicated to our favorite teams and athletes, to the sports we love. That's why we're honored to be able to offer fans the world's largest collection of official sports apparel and sports jerseys from all the leagues, teams, and players you love. We're talking NFL, Major League Baseball, NBA, National Hockey League, the NCAA. I'm a wrestling guy as well. We got WWE apparel available too. It allows us to serve fans of football, baseball, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, golf, and everything else that gets your heart pumping. Go to fanatics.com by using the QR code on your screen right now to celebrate your teams. It's right there in the corner of your screen. Get your official gear. Level up with us at fanatics.com.
This is Midnight Run on the Inside Edge Network. Here's your host, Anthony Alford.
It is 8 minutes past the top of the hour. Welcome to Midnight Run here on the Inside Edge Network. My name is Anthony Alford. It's great to have you with us here on the show. We are busy here today. Coming up on the show, we're going to talk Draymond Green. He has some thoughts about Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley, basically calling, to be nice, calling them soft, essentially. I'm paraphrasing, but you'll hear those comments coming up in the show. Also later on, we got to get to the bottom of the Klay Thompson situation. Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. I've been seeing on threads, this dude, Klay Thompson, he hasn't done anything. He's been getting dragged through the mud. And I don't understand why. So I brought in, I'm going to bring in Autumn Chisholm from Jersey Chasers and from Mike Check Take 2 coming up later in the show. We're going to get to the bottom of what's going on with Klay Thompson. Is he a cheating dog, as the streets of threads and social media have been saying? We'll talk about that with Autumn coming up later in the show. And right here at the beginning, something happened on Inside Edge Primetime that kind of disturbed me, and we're going to have to get to the bottom of that. That's coming up in about 90 seconds. But one other thing that did happen on Primetime, you heard earlier today, our major programming announcements starting on Monday. And first off, I just want to say, none of this happens without your support. Let me move my cup out of the way. None of this happens without you guys liking, subscribing to all of our content at Inside Edge Net on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. Without you guys viewing, without you liking, without you guys subscribing, without you guys following, this idea of running a podcasting network, none of this happens. So I want to thank you guys for being a part of this. I actually had Alexa, watch this. Alexa, how many days ago was September 5th, 2025?
Friday, September 5th, 2025 was 235 days ago.
I don't know if you heard that, probably not, but 235 days ago. So that's when this all really started with this network. And one of the pillars, one of the guys of this network that you have seen each and every single week, his name is Kyle Cornell. And I've had the fortune of sitting right next to Kyle Cornell each and every single week on the Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast. In fact, we got a new episode coming up Friday morning. You don't want to miss it. And that show will continue here on the Inside Edge Network. But, I mean, Kyle talked about it on Inside Edge Primetime. There is a space that needs to be fulfilled that is not being fulfilled right now. So starting Monday, May 4th, Unfiltered with Kyle Cornell will debut here on the Inside Edge Network, 5 to 6, Monday through Friday, right here on the Inside Edge Network. If you did not get an opportunity to watch the pilot episode that aired live last Friday, please watch. Please go out of your way and take a look and watch it. It's going to be unfiltered. Selfishly, is what I want, because I hear it every single week in the studio. So I know he has thoughts and news background. He's going to have interviews, and it's going to be in the grand scope of general interest here in Northeast Ohio. So Unfiltered with Kyle Cornell, weekdays starting Monday, 5 to 6. And then, let's bring them both on the screen. These goofballs from Inside Edge Primetime, both of them, there's Chad and there's Eli. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Five-time WCW champion. Sorry. These two, or they might be over here depending on how you're watching, they're going to be on every single night. Inside Edge Primetime, every single weeknight, 10 to 11 o'clock, Monday through Friday. Yeah. And then.
Good luck.
And then. This show, Midnight Run. You're going to think I'm on crack.
Might have to be.
Might have to be. We're going to do this dang show 5 nights a week, including Friday nights.
Yeah.
Why? Because these guys said it. And they said it earlier today. There's news, there's stuff happening all the time. And even on Fridays, there are things happening. And you need that source. You guys have been tuning in. And we're going to be here. We are going to be here. So Monday through Friday, get Unfiltered with Kyle Cornell, 5 to 6. These goofballs on Inside Edge Primetime from 10 to I'm kidding. They do a great job. Inside Edge Primetime, 10 to 11. And then Midnight Run, Monday through Friday, or depending on the day, it might be Tuesday through Saturday. I don't know. We're going to promote it as much.
Let's just keep it easy.
Hey, we'll keep it easy. Midnight Run. There's a midnight right here on the Inside Edge Network. Okay. That is not why Chad is on this show today, although that's part of it and it helps. Okay. Eli's my producer. He's on this show every single day.
Yeah.
But Chad usually is in bed during this show. And I want to thank Chad. I want to thank his wife for allowing him to stay on this program for one segment, because a crime happened during the 10 o'clock hour of this fine network. It happened a little bit around like 10:45, 10:50. Something happened, or 11 o'clock, really. Something happened on this network that I'm ashamed of. And, I don't know if I'll be putting on a headset ever again.
Double A. Some would call it assault.
Yeah. As that's a deep drive into left field, that'll be a home run for Nick Castellanos. It's a 4-0 ball game.
Oh, no.
I don't know what kind of chicken sandwiches Chad was talking about earlier, but I, again, apologize for
the top
what
five,
was
man. The top
on our
five.
airwaves earlier tonight.
Chad.
Both of you, come on. So mute Eli. I got to deal with him for an hour before this. Come on, Double A.
I'm like disappointed in you still. And I still haven't ate dinner. I'm so disappointed in you. I love it, man.
Hunger talk. It's because you're hangry, man. You're not really disappointed in me. You're disappointed in your lack of dinner. and your lack of one of those 5 chicken sandwiches that I mentioned at about 11 o'clock on this network.
I probably
right,
would have chosen any of those chicken sandwiches for the most part that you put on that list. Double A, go
All
back
right,
to you.
so to remind, Chad, can you remind for those who who are just tuning in, it's like, what the hell's going on? Can you remind the audience, my Midnight Run audience, your top 5 chicken sandwich list?
I would love to. For the full delivery, you'll have to go back to to Primetime and watch for the full Tuesday top 5. There's a whole delivery that goes with it, but I will shorten it up for your show. I will say that my top 5 chicken sandwiches. Again, let me stress and let me really, really stress. These are chicken sandwiches that I've personally eaten. There may be some missing from the list that I haven't had, and I may need to broaden my horizons. I need to broaden my horizons.
Ain't even a mite, pal.
Yeah.
Ain't no mite, pal.
We can cut the mic right out of that sentence. I need to broaden my horizons, clearly. So if you want to donate to the chicken sandwich for Chad fund, no. That's not what this is about. So my number 5 chicken sandwich that I personally, and this is fast food or chain restaurant chicken sandwiches. Okay, not one off. Number 5, Burger King Original Chicken Club. Love it, right? It's big, it's giant. You can hold it in your hands. It's bigger than your face. My number 4 sandwich, and I think this is where some of the controversy started, was the KFC Original Chicken Sandwich. Above that sandwich at number 3, I put the Wendy's Spicy Chicken Sandwich. Again, this is my personal top 5. You can yell at me in the comments if you want to.
We did.
We did.
We did.
A lot of people, okay. I think even my wife was starting to go in on me, but they cut her off. So number 2 was the Cracker Barrel Chicken BLT. You can't fault me. That's a good sandwich. And number 1 on my personal list was the Chick-fil-A Classic Chicken Sandwich, right? We said it. Buttered bun, couple of pickles, nothing else. That's it. Well, there's chicken on there, but that's it.
And Double A, let me preface this by saying that based off the options I was provided by his list, by Chad's list, at least he got number 1 right. Based off what was on the board. But there was quite a few omissions that you can't call yourself Chicken Sandwich Chad if you haven't even tried the best chicken sandwiches, dude.
That's fair. Well, it's not in this. I'm just at Real Chad Bryan for tonight. So
that's fair.
I have stripped myself of Chicken Sandwich Chad. That title is no longer, but I can re-earn it, I think. I hope.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. I have, again, we've been on this network for 235 days. And prior to that, you were one of my students. I never felt like I could provide a more teachable moment than I can right here, right now. At 12:18, a teachable moment. Here it is. I can tell you were not trying to, and you said it. You were not at those lines back in 2019 for the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I missed you weren't doing it.
Yep.
You weren't doing it.
Missed it.
I think this would be different.
Yeah.
It would be.
Awesome.
But
4 on my list.
The bigger, it might be number 4. Wow.
I mean, the way you view that KFC chicken sandwich, who knows anymore, man? I mean, damn.
Listen, I think here's the thing. Your list is a technically sound list.
Yeah.
It's technically sound. Like if those were existing chicken sandwiches and like, okay, I wouldn't hate any of them. It's technically sound. But there's some blind spots that were, So
I heard.
Right. So I felt, oh hell, I can't come down on you if I don't make a list myself. All right. So I will add this real quick for our audience to be fully transparent. I don't do tomatoes. I don't. I don't think any chicken sandwich needs this, but I don't do ketchup. I don't do mustard. Okay. Oh. I don't. No. In fact, the great Greg Brenda got on my case, and this is for a topic for the summer. He got on my case because I said when I go to Guardians games during the summer, or the Indians at the time, when I go to the games during the summer, when I get my stadium hot dogs,
yeah,
I don't put stadium mustard or ketchup on those. That's a topic for another show, and probably a
I'm
fair.
Feeling a little vindicated all of a sudden. Okay,
dude,
all right.
Double A.
That's a therapy session. In fact, we might even blow out the second segment just to get to that. But here we go. Here's my honorable mention. And now here, again, we don't need qualifiers. This guy, whatever. You'll understand as I lay them out. Honorable mention is not in the top 5, but it deserves its props. It's the McChicken. It's still cheap. By 2026 standards, it's still cheap. It gets the job done. There's nothing wrong fundamentally with a McChicken. It'll never be number 1 on the list, but if you buy it, hey, you need something quick to eat, you'll be satisfied.
All right.
Fair.
Okay. Absolutely.
All right, here we go. In reverse order, just like Chad did. Number 5. I agree with you. This part I like. The original chicken sandwich from Burger King.
All right.
I actually liked it. That's actually one of my go-to sandwiches. Like sometimes, like pizza is like this. Like when you go to a fast food restaurant or when you want something, there are levels to the standard of what you're going for, right? Yes. Like if I just want a pizza, if I just have the taste for a pizza, but the budget is low and I don't need to go all extravagant, Little Caesars is fine. It gets the job done. It's still hot and ready. It's still $7 for a pepperoni. I satisfy my needs, and then I suffer in the bathroom, and then I move on with my day.
Almost immediately. Yeah, almost
immediately.
Yeah.
Suffer in the bathroom, and I move on with my day. That's kind of how I feel about the Burger King original chicken sandwich. And you are right, too. If you tilt it a certain way, all the lettuce falls off. So you got to get all that. All right, so that's number 5. Number 4, I didn't think about it at first, but I've had it. I've never been let down. It is fantastic. It is the Dave's Hot Chicken Sandwich. They're good.
At 4, though?
Do we have more controversy brewing?
There are more coming.
At 4?
Listen, it smacks, but I hate to say it, there are better options. There are better options.
This is your show. All right.
Oh, no. Eli, go ahead.
That's ass. That's an ass take, respectfully. Number 4, you both are crazy. KFC
I have
and
never
Dave's
heard respectfully. That's an ass take.
KFC and Dave's Hot Chicken at number 4, bro. This is like putting LeBron James outside of your top 3 of NBA all-time great players. Now, see how silly that sounds? You see how silly that sounds, fellas? Chad, let's start with you.
Hear the words. All I'm hearing, but all I can think about is chicken sandwiches. I don't know what you're saying.
You brought this out upon all of us, and I'll start with you. And we're gonna run long on this segment. Heads up to everybody out there at home. We might go a little longer than 1 a.m. tonight. So heads up.
My fault.
It's all Chad's fault, but we love him. Chad, you started this debacle with the KFC chicken sandwich being at number 4. Yeah. Bro, let me tell you this real quick, just to expand upon my thoughts. If I'm not doing a famous bowl from KFC, I'm getting the chicken sandwich. That thing slaps. And AA, I had faith. You texted me before the show, said change of plans, throw the opening segment out. We had the chicken sandwich debate. I said, I'm with it because I know my bro, and Chad, you're my bro as well, but I've known AA 11 years. I know he's not going to disrespect a chicken sandwich list. There's no way. There's absolutely, and here we are. Dave's Hot Chicken Sandwich at number 4. Are you crazy? They have mild, they have hot, they have super hot. I mean, dude, AA. The fries are seasoned.
Everyone
in the bathroom, man.
Well, I mean, we're not talking about the after effects. We're talking about the sandwich.
Right. Okay. Here's one of the reasons why Dave's is probably not higher, right? So I live in Bedford, right? So I'll have to go. I think the closest location is in Warrensville by Tri-C, the Eastern campus. It's a little out of my way. It's not like out of my way. Like I can make it out there. But if I go out there, there are other options. Like it almost needs to be a
like
little right. It needs to be either a little bit closer or so. It's like when I go out there, I'm not thinking about Dave's. I guess that's just it. I'm not thinking of Dave's. You're not wrong. They're great. Actually, Dave's, they offer milkshakes there, right?
Oh yeah, Double A. And I know you rock with your
as
milkshakes.
An organization, this is not an organizational take. As an organization, I appreciate them providing milkshakes. In fact, as an organization, they might move up on the list. We're just talking about the sandwich.
The fries are season 2. The fries are season 2.
We're not talking about fries. We're just talking about
top 5 fries. Yeah.
Whatever.
We're not even talking about chicken tenders because that's a different episode. We're just talking about the sandwiches.
You guys are changing all the rules here. Chad posted a freaking picture with fries in it for the Cracker Barrel one for
It
number
was really hard to edit them out and keep the integrity of the sandwich, to be honest with you. That's why they were there.
You know what? I'm going to have to side with Eli on this one. That was kind of foul. Okay.
I'm so hungry. I can't concentrate. How late is Dave's open? What? Where do I go? All right. I'm back.
You know what? This is already so controversial. We're going to take a commercial break before we get to the top 3. Draymond, we'll hear from you tomorrow. My top 3 chicken sandwich list coming up next.
Whether you're searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at sportsmemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and player. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, but you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the sportsmemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee.
Hey, I got something to show you guys. Take a look. It is spring. Happy spring to all of you. Take a look at what we have here for you from AlleyRoseFragrances.com. Beautiful spring scent candles here for you. Hand poured with premium fragrance and essential oils. How about this? Our coconut soy wax candles bring fresh, uplifting spring scents to your home. Made with clean, natural ingredients They're a mindful choice for sensitive spaces and those who love effortless seasonal fragrances. You got to check it out right now. There's the Soft Bloom and the Lemon Bar candles, all healthy ingredients, all from AlleyRoseFragrances.com. And if you're a first-time customer, use the promo code InsideEdge20. That's InsideEdge20. Get this for yourself, for your friends, family, everyone. You want a good-smelling home, AlleyRoseFragrances.com will make it happen. Again, AlleyRoseFragrances.com. Get the new spring candles. And when you order, if you're a first-time customer, InsideEdge20 is the promo code.
This is Midnight Run on the Inside Edge Network. Here's your host, Anthony Alford.
Welcome back to Midnight Run, everybody. I'm back on. Eli Moon and Chad Bryan will join me again in about 3 minutes, probably less than that. So I reveal my top 3 chicken sandwich list, a topic that has just caught fire here tonight. Thanks, Chad, for catching fire there. Also coming up in about 13 minutes, Autumn Chisholm of Jersey Chasers will join the program to break down what the hell's going on between Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. Boy, if you want an unhinged show, this is it for you right here, Midnight Run. Quickly, Draymond Green had this to say about the Cleveland Cavaliers, in particular, Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley. Take a look.
Donovan and James, they have to play great in order for this team to win. Because Jarrett Allen, I don't know what he be doing. I've seen him say, man, in the playoffs, the lights was too bright. I've seen him say that. Once you feel that way, how do you get over that mentally? I have not seen him get over that mentally. So, Evan Mobley, got to step it up. Got to step it up. Has not had the same impact on the defensive end. Has not had the same impact on the offensive end. Got to step it up. You want to win at a high level, got to step it up. The guys who supposed to play great got to play great. That is how you win at a high level. Then you get stuff from the Max Struses, the Sam Merrills, the Dean Wades, the Jalen Tysons. Then you get stuff from them. But they got to step it up.
And that's from Draymond Green from the self-titled Draymond Green Show, Draymond Green podcast. And I didn't stutter when I said yesterday, I kind of wish Draymond Green was on the Cavs. I think this team needs a bully in some way, shape, or form because we got a ton of nice guys. And I thought, Jarrett Allen made a critical – probably the one thing you never do is admit that the pressure is too bright in any situation publicly. You never do that. And I think Jarrett Allen, that's something that's lingering with him. I will be a little bit fair with Jarrett Allen. The injury might be a little bit of an issue as well. So that's something to watch out for with Jarrett Allen. Evan Mobley, you're supposedly this defensive player of the year candidate each and every single year, but our defense looks like trash, especially in the front court. That's on you. That's on you. And if you want to get bullied by Scotty Barnes, that's also on you. So game 5 tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Eli Moon, Chad Bryan, and Kyle Cornell will have you covered with the game 5 post-game tomorrow night right here on the Inside Edge Network. So the game starts at 7:30. They'll be on at 10 or whenever the game ends. They'll be on. And then, of course, a regular episode of Primetime and then Midnight Run. Special programming note for tomorrow. All of our stuff tomorrow post-game will be on one stream tomorrow. One stream. So we'll go from post-game, Primetime, Midnight Run, all on one stream tomorrow night. Also tomorrow night will be my final day of the week. And it'll be the last time I could say that on a Wednesday because starting next week, I turn the crack and do this 5 days a week. Eli and Chad, come on back.
Boy, speaking of crack, what an intro.
You know.
All right, so let's recap so far. If you're just joining us, Chad put together one of the worst chicken sandwich lists ever in sports talk, podcasting, whatever.
I think the lights were too bright. AA, they were too bright for me. Maybe when I don't know.
And this was originally planned. This wasn't even supposed to be on the show, but this was originally planned just to be a one segment thing. We have now entered into segment 2 of this because both Chad and I have ranked Dave's hot chicken sandwich too low on our list.
Yeah, Dave's Hot Chicken and KFC for Chad. I mean, Chad didn't even put Dave's Hot Chicken on the damn list.
Hey, to be fair, I haven't had one. Somebody's got to get me one on. Show me where to go. Well, I know where to go, but yeah.
I told you after Primetime, and I'll pull the curtain back if I'm doing that a lot tonight. Don't get used to that, folks.
How many curtains do you have? How many curtains do you have over there?
Same curtain. I just keep pulling it
All
back.
right, okay. It's the same.
Makes me clean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pull the dust curtain.
Hey. But what I will say is we talked after Primetime, and Chad's like, yeah, I've just never had these sandwiches. I said, Chad, when we hang out next, in person, not in the virtual world, when we hang out next, we are going to all these chicken sandwich spots.
Go.
I want you to dead ass look at me, and I don't swear very often, but I want you to look at me in the face and tell me that Wendy's is better than KFC. I want you to tell me that. Then I'm going to take you to Dave's Hot Chicken, or you'll take me. You're probably driving. You'll take us to Dave's Hot Chicken.
Probably.
More than likely. Unless a lot changes here in a week. You'll go to Dave's Hot Chicken with me. We'll go. And then I want you to try that sandwich. And I want you to tell me that is not one of the best, if not the best chicken sandwich that you could have.
To be fair, how many chicken sandwiches am I eating on this day?
Enough to change your
Probably
opinion.
30. And you will love them all.
All right, well, next week, top 30
this.
chicken sandwich list.
I don't think there's a such thing as a bad chicken sandwich. Like, you cannot mess up a chicken sandwich. Okay.
Yeah, in theory, yeah, but I think you'd be surprised.
Oh, you can. You definitely can. You don't cook that thing long enough. Oh.
Yeah, you can. All right, here we go. Number three is Chick-fil-A. They get the job done. They're good. They get the job done in any way, shape, or form. And you really don't have to put any condiments on there. I mean, I know they go with their pickles and stuff, but it's really my issue with Chick-fil-A. It's not the taste quality. The problem, to me, it's not filling. It's like you eat it and it's like it's good. Boom, there it is. Like it's fantastic, and then it's like that's it. That's all we get.
I'll give you that.
And it feels like, if I may, that there ain't a lot of seasoning on that sandwich.
Well, that's why it's number 3.
I love you. Back to you.
Number 2.
So Chick doesn't fill that.
Yeah, there it is. Number 2.
Oh, dude, I jumped the gun.
Chick-fil-A for a second. You saw number 2. Go back to Chick-fil-A for 2 seconds. The spicy chicken sandwich is pretty good as well. It's pretty good.
It's too spicy for my liking.
We're talking about the mega hot at Dave's.
I don't get the mega hot.
Oh, okay.
One. I get the mild. I get the mild.
All right. Fair.
All right.
They have options for me too, and that's why you should like
consistencies in that. I didn't know what was going on, man.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
Do you just like Dave's just because they have different spice levels?
I think the seasoning to a chicken sandwich is very underrated. I think a lot of people underrate that, and I think that's very important. The fact that they are catering to not only the hottest of the hot, lovers of spicy till you can't breathe, and I mean, you got to drink so much water that you probably drank your water intake for the day. They also cater to like the mild guys like me. Like I don't, mild sauce at Taco Bell, mild sauce at Dave's, mild seasoning at Dave's Hot Chicken. They cater to everybody. Just like us here at the Inside Edge Network, we cater to everything sports, entertainment, mental health, everything AA. That's how Dave's Hot Chicken does it. So I think it's kind of disrespectful at number 4, but it's okay. It's all right. I'll still love you.
By the way, full disclaimer here as the program director of the Inside Edge Network, any of these businesses that become a sponsor of the Inside Edge Network will automatically become number 1 in all of our list. Number 2.
or tied for number one. If there are you're tied for number one.
There will not be a tie. It will be. You'll get our full endorsement. Hey, you put ice cream on your sandwiches. We love it. Number 2.
That's so innovative. We love that.
Teach us the way. We don't know. Yeah, teach us the way.
You saw it already. Popeye's chicken sandwich. It's first off, it's one of the greatest backstories ever. It's 2019. You actually appreciate it more because the world went down the crapper in 2020.
Yeah.
So you realize the biggest issue we went through in 2019 was waiting in line for over an hour plus at Popeye's, which in most cases with Popeye's, that's only about 10 minutes extra than what you normally wait for your food anyway. So it wasn't like anything different what you're accustomed to.
Unless they become a sponsor, and then they are very fast.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. They roll through in 2 seconds. Now, it's number 2 because I'm going to get to number 1 in a second, but number 1 holds a special place in my heart. But in terms of just overall chicken sandwich, getting the job done, you got to be in beast mode to consume this sandwich. Popeye's chicken sandwich is it. Whether you're talking the regular or the spicy, it is the very definition of chicken and what a chicken sandwich should be if you're ready to manhandle a sandwich.
Yeah, I agree, Double A. I absolutely agree with that. And I'm okay with number 2 for Popeyes. I think, when you bite into the sandwich, you get like the crispiness of like the outside crunch, and then you get into just this juicy, delectable chicken. I mean, it's just
not delectable, man. I already told you I'm hungry. You can't say words like delectable right now, man.
Delectable.
Jeez.
I mean, it's crazy.
Juicy, crispy.
And I'll tell you, you brought that up. I know we gotta, we have Autumn coming up here. She's waiting patiently. She's been so patient as we talk about chicken sandwiches here.
I know she's rolling her eyes like, come on.
Yeah, And what I will say about the Popeyes chicken sandwiches, you brought up like the craze. I remember my cousin who lives next door. He calls me one day and I was like, "Is everything okay?" He's like, "Come over here right now." I'm like, "Okay." I was like, "I'm in trouble." Like my cousin's a year older than me, so like we've grown up with each other. And I'm like, I sprint over there, think he's like in trouble. I'm like, "Is everything all right?" He's like, "Dude, we got some."
He has a bag, didn't he?
He had 2 chicken sandwiches. He got me and him a chicken sandwich. He goes, "We finally secured one. We've been waiting weeks for this. We got it. We ate it." And he didn't think it was as great as I did, so he probably would put it like number 4 on his list. But don't worry, you're talking to me, and I say number 2.
All right.
Now, real quick before we get to number 1, because I want to bring up this comment from our buddy Omar
Yeah, for sure.
about bacon. What impact, boy, you're asking men here at 12-something at night.
Have any of us ate dinner? Damn.
What impact does bacon have in enhancing a chicken sandwich?
It's a game changer. Chad, I think you'd probably agree with me. We haven't agreed much on this chicken sandwiches list in debacle, but so you mentioned the honorable mention with the McChicken, Double A. I don't do mayonnaise on my, I don't do any mayonnaise on the chicken sandwiches. I don't. So I customize the heck out of my McChicken. And maybe this doesn't count as putting McChicken in my top 5 because I customize it. But I take the lettuce off and the mayo off. I put American cheese, I put bacon, and I put mustard on it.
Okay.
A bacon on a McChicken. I think I did that once. Yeah, that's a game changer. I think for like something like McDonald's, again, we're talking like McDonald's, to their credit, they also have a premium chicken sandwich, which is pretty good on their own right. But like man.
To be fair, you can put bacon on donuts. You can put bacon on in milkshakes. You can put bacon on other bacon, and it makes bacon good.
You can wrap bacon around like other food to make it like
finger?
a bacon incredible.
Sorry, I got confused. I'm very hungry. Sorry.
Put bacon in ramen. Put bacon
in ramen?
Yeah, ramen. Hell yeah.
If you get a cricket, you can put bacon in your water.
I will give you one lick of health advice, even though this show doesn't deserve any. Do not do that every day. For your own health and safety. Don't add bacon to your ramen every single day, okay? That is you know what that is? Oh yeah, and cheese. You know what that is?
Cheese.
That is that's like you build up to Friday. So I've been staying away from fast food for a while. Just, changing up health and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I kind of built up my week last week to, I got DoorDash points. We get Chipotle. And it almost seemed like Chipotle was like a build up for like that was my championship for the week.
Heck yeah.
You gotta have adding bacon to ramen. That's what that is. That's Friday. You don't do that on Monday. You do that on Friday.
That is a month's worth of sodium right there. That's
And you do it with like you look at like grilled cheese with bacon. We didn't bring up a grilled cheese with bacon. That's fire. You put like some turkey or ham on. Oh, fellas, I'm gonna eat a lot of food tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna eat a lot of food.
All right,
bacon on all of it. Yeah.
So my number one is near and dear to my heart, but it no longer
more ways than one, maybe.
I know, but it no longer exists, and I want to make clear of what I'm gonna say here.
Oh no.
The old Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich.
Okay, yeah.
Not whatever they just put out now.
That's fair.
Again, what they put out now it ain't bad, but they went for more. See, here's my thing about spiciness, to go back to that. Spicy is a flavor. It's not level of heat, right? I think this new spicy chicken sandwich, they're going more for the heat instead of the seasoning, instead of the taste. I don't know if Wendy's cheaped out on their breading or whatever, but I remember even back in like 4th grade, because Wendy's was on my way home. We had allowance a little bit, for us it's like $10. Boom, you're clear for the week. Go get that chicken sandwich from Wendy's. It gets the job done. Yeah. And for me, it's been getting the job done for like 20-something years. And then them fools changed the sandwich.
That's what they do.
Unbelievable.
So Double A, I guess my question to you too. You guys keep talking about spice, and I assume you both like a little bit hotter food than I do. Are you guys ever done like the one chip challenge or like that stuff? Like whether you like eat that super hot chip.
I don't like to do a challenge where I only eat one of anything. It's not the way I eat.
You know what though? So when I worked at Cedar Point, we did the ghost pepper challenge. One of the worst mistakes of my life. One of the worst mistakes of my life. That could again, I don't like. So I do like with Dave's. Back to your point, Eli, about Dave's. I like that there are different heat levels. Yes. I do like that.
Yes.
I'm not. Again, I'm more in favor of, if I'm going to eat hotter food, it's because the spiciness actually enhances the taste.
Yeah.
Eating something just because it's hot is stupid. I might as well light up my stove and stick my tongue in the stove if I wanted to do that.
I like my spiciness to creep in a little bit. So I notice like my forehead's sweating. Like why? Like my eyebrows are a little. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to take a bite and have to chug a gallon of milk immediately after. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
And here's the thing to add with that, Chad. The only time I only eat like I increase it from mild to like, all right, we're gonna get hot, and like my version of hot is like Frank's Red Hot. All right, so let's preface, but like we're gonna get hot here, okay, for a second. It's like when I need to clear my sinuses out, like with this weather going on and the weather changes and whatever's going around in Cleveland right now, sickness wise. Like I'd probably step it up to Frank's Red Hot,
like a nitty pot, and you just roll it right through there, right? No,
I haven't thought of that, but probably just like in some ramen or something, or like burrito, or in my mac and cheese. Hot sauce and mac and cheese is undefeated.
Okay,
it is.
All right,
it is. Damn, I'm so hungry. Double.
So after going through this list, I realized even submitting the list, I even forgot the KFC chicken sandwich. But KFC does a lot of other things great. Like if we were ranking mashed potatoes, KFC would be number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bowls are amazing. I love the KFC bowls. You brought them up earlier, Eli. They're amazing.
Yes.
Bowls. Now, I get the bowls without the corn.
Oh, you got to get your veggies.
Oh, yeah. You got to get the corn.
Okay,
there,
so
man.
go to KFC and eat their punk-ass corn. Yeah, that's veggies.
You're not even going to notice the corn. It's like so minute.
You'll notice it, but it might not come up until a day later. You'll notice it. And you'll be like, I chewed that.
Right?
Well, anyway.
No, but after going through this list, Chad, I apologize. Your list is not that bad.
It wasn't that bad, right?
Not bad.
Hey.
Talking through it, I understand. I get it. It's not that bad. You need to make a trip to Popeyes.
It's just an experience. I need Popeyes in my life. I need some Dave's, and I'll be good, I think. I think that sounds like, hey, no apology needed, first of all. I just, I need to broaden my horizons.
We did not put in Arby's.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
They have a pretty good chicken bacon and Swiss, though. It's pretty good.
They do. But, again, our rankings was flat out just chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
No enhancements. Like, bacon is a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
No enhancements. We're not talking fries. We're not even talking tenders. That's a different conversation.
Listen, I see Church's in the comments, and I forgot. It's been a long time since I've had Church's chicken, but Church's chicken is pretty tasty, too.
We don't have any churches near our area.
I wondered.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if there were any up here. I hadn't seen any or heard of any. I didn't know. Okay.
That's the other thing. Chad, I think on Primetime you brought up what's the Zaxby's?
Zaxby's, yeah, that's all the way. You got to go to Illinois, or I think maybe Virginia. You got to go pretty far. It's like a southeast thing, but somehow a couple creeped up into Illinois. I don't get that.
I've only heard of it, and I promise, Autumn's coming up next. She's coming up next. She's She's still awake. She's coming up next. To talk about Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. Boy, to tell you where this show's going.
On Inch, folks, you asked for it months ago. It's here. It's here officially.
We did.
But I never even heard of that place until I started my day job and we were doing reports for that place. It was like, oh man, that's. And then what opened? Oh man, I can't think of it now, but it's my go-to spot if I travel to Canton. Oh man, I can't think of it right now. I'm gonna think of it as soon as we go to break.
Do you guys rock
not Raising Cane's?
No, Raising Cane's is overrated, bro. Here, I'm gonna say this real quick. Get this off my chest.
Oh boy, hot take alert. Go ahead.
If you want chicken tenders that are basically like Tyson brand and Ore-Ida fries, then go do it at home and save yourself a few bucks. And you probably get a little bit more of a plate. It is the most embarrassing thing they trot out. Hi, we serve chicken tenders and fries and maybe a sandwich. It is embarrassing.
Do you
anybody who
sauce?
I'm glad you got to that. The only reason that anybody goes to Cane's is the sauce. Oh, can I have the sauce? Can I have the sauce? Extra bread and sauce. Extra bread and sauce. Can I swap the slaw for sauce? Okay, you maniacs, go get the sauce and use it at home. Okay, like Cane's is so overrated. Who is keeping Cane's in business? And we will if they want to become a sponsor, and we'll help promote them.
And then we'll erase this part of this episode.
Yeah, this will be deleted from the tape.
It should be anyway.
No, what was it? 2018. 2018. I was driving from OMS to Strongsville because that was the first Cane's location, and I waited in that line for 90 minutes to try their sauce, and it's good. It's good.
What?
And then there are other local places here. Quick shout out, Crispy Chick, on the east side, on East 55th and Kinsman.
Yeah.
They have this chicken wrap. It's fantastic. Now it's up there in price. So again, you got to kind of like build up for the week. A
week's allowance, yeah.
Yeah, week's allowance, but it's worth it. It is worth it. All right.
All right. What about Bojangles? You guys ever run into a Bojangles anywhere?
That's what it was. Bojangles. That place is amazing.
Okay, I gotta try that, man. I want to try it for a long time.
You got it. They have these biscuits.
Oh man,
they're called the Bowman, the Bowman biscuits.
Wow.
These biscuits are effing
sweating.
amazing.
I'm sweating over here.
I'm sweating right now thinking about these biscuits.
Yeah.
Dude, it feels like it's like 80 degrees outside right now, and it's not. I just have an heat.
This hunger is putting the heat on me.
Those biscuits, oh my, they're blueberry biscuits.
Come on, man.
They're blueberry. Eli, they're blueberry biscuits.
Double A, go to break. I'm so hungry, bro.
Yeah, you gotta stop making sounds with your face, man. I gotta get out of it.
You gotta get the sweet tea, and it's like Autumn's up next. We'll be right back.
I'm gonna eat. Nope. Mosser Moments Photography is a husband and wife wedding photography team based in Cleveland, owned and operated by Ryan and Hallie Mosser. For the past 10 years, they've captured more than 100 weddings across Northeast Ohio and beyond, always working together as a true two-person team. Their style centers on authentic, emotional storytelling, documenting the real moments between two people in love and creating images that feel natural, comfortable, and true to the couple. Rooted in Northern Ohio, but inspired by their travels, Ryan and Hallie bring a warm, personal approach to every wedding day. Their work blends experience, consistency, and a genuine passion for helping couples relive their best day through timeless photography. Learn more at MosserMomentsPhotography.com. Clean energy, bold flavors, no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Helps you lock in and focus. Over 15 absolute fire flavors to choose from. Visit Dubby.gg and use promo code InsideEdge10.
Hey, I got something to show you guys. Take a look. It is spring. Happy spring to all of you. Take a look at what we have here for you from AlleyRoseFragrances.com. Beautiful spring scent candles here for you. Hand poured with premium fragrance and essential oils. How about this? Our coconut soy wax candles bring fresh, uplifting spring scents to your home. Made with clean, natural ingredients, they're a mindful choice for sensitive spaces and those who love effortless, seasonal fragrances. You got to check it out right now. There's the soft bloom and the lemon bar candles, all healthy ingredients, all from AlleyRoseFragrances.com. And if you're a first-time customer, use the promo code InsideEdge20. That's InsideEdge20. Get this for yourself, for your friends, family, everyone. You want a good-smelling home, AlleyRoseFragrances.com will make it happen. Again, AlleyRoseFragrances.com. Get the new spring candles. And when you order, if you're a first-time customer, InsideEdge20 is the promo code.
This is Midnight Run on the Inside Edge Network. Here's your host, Anthony Alford.
We are coming up 12:45 a.m. here on the East Coast, and we are so glad to have you back with us here on the Inside Edge Network. This is Midnight Run, and you can watch this show and all of our shows here on the Inside Edge Network on our social media channels, our social media platforms at Inside Edge Net. Make sure you like, follow, and most importantly, subscribe to all of our channels: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and of course TikTok, where you see some of our highlights of our programming. And some of the highlights that you see here is from our Wednesday night show, Jersey Chasers, with Christy Acuti and Autumn Chisholm. And Autumn's also on Mic Check Take Two. And the reason why I bring her up, because for two reasons. Number one, Autumn's on the show right now. She is up at 12:45 in the morning for whatever reason. So she's going to join us in 2 seconds. But number two, I need an expert analysis. What's going on with Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion? Like, I go on Threads and I just see Klay Thompson's just dragged through the mud. Like, who is this dude? He hasn't done blank. What has he done in his life? He's just been dragged through the mud. And I want to get right down to the nitty gritty of what's going on with Klay Thompson with that. Let's bring in Autumn. Autumn, of course, you can see on Jersey Chase. Mic Check Take Two. Autumn, welcome. Thanks for staying up.
It's okay, Double A. I also do not sleep. Usually I'm at this time on TikTok, doom scrolling, literally watching whatever I can get my hands on, whether it could be BTS concert videos because they have just started their world tour. Stupid viral vertical short movies. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you about that. Pre-games. That's another thing. Vertical short movies.
Oh, yes. Yes.
They are so terrible, but they are so good.
Okay.
So good.
So please tell me you don't pay for them. Like,
I have, embarrassing enough, I actually have paid for several of them. If I can't find them, I will pay for it.
God, Daily Motion, Autumn.
Not all of them. Not all of them. See, there's one where you can find all of them on Daily Motion, and then there's another one where it's a little bit more high end. The quality's a little bit better, and you can't. And every time they put it on Daily Motion, it gets taken off. So I had to pay. And you want to know what's so terrible? It's one time I paid on Daily Motion. No, one time I paid on the app. And then I went to Daily Motion. It was right there. And I said, oh, this is terrible. But I own it. It's mine. I can watch it whenever I want to.
So real quick, the first time I'm scrolling, I don't know if I think I was sick or something. And it's like 3, 4 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. And I see this coming up. And it's like, oh. Okay, next part. Okay, next part.
Yeah, that's how it always is. That's how it always is.
They're like, hey, you can see the next 10 scenes. All you need is like 200 credits.
And the 200 credits is $19.99. And then 200 credits go like that. And you'll be watching and be like, ooh, let me get to the next part. And then it'll get to, well, you only have 50 credits left. I don't care. Get me to the next part.
No, during a commercial, we almost were delayed during a commercial because Autumn and I and Eli, we had a whole list. I would have rather talked about everything we talked during the commercial instead of the show today because we had to go into the nitty gritty with sports. Real quick before we get to the Klay Thompson thing, you had some poignant commentary during the post game. You and David after the Raptors game 4, and I love what you said about Donovan Mitchell. I hate that you were right about what you said about Donovan Mitchell, but remind the audience just, what happens when Donovan Mitchell can't hit shots?
Yes, I just want to say first off, I'm always right. That is one thing you will always learn. I am always right. Okay. That's the first thing. Number 2, I said that I went to 2 Cavs games this year, and I said at both games I noticed that if Donovan's shot is not hitting, he doesn't finish. So he'll try to make a 3, and if the 3 is not hitting, he'll be like, okay, I got to do it, I got to make it. So I'm gonna get back on defense real fast so I can get the steal, so then I can shoot the ball again and it doesn't go. And he's not finishing, and he's not taking the time to say, okay, I need to stop and say my 3 is not hitting. Well, let me go to the paint. Going to the paint isn't hitting. Let me try to draw the foul. He's not doing any of that. He's just in his head. And the bad part is that I said this on Sunday. I was like, they should have won that game. A team going 4 for 30 from 3 is ridiculous. But I said they won the game simply because the Cavs are not hitting shots and they were getting more foul calls. But you can't turn over the ball. He's in his head. He's trying to think about it. And I told you this during the break. I said his biggest thing is that he has had to run an offense since he's been in the league. The offense has had to run through him. This is the first time in his career that he has somebody where the offense doesn't have to run through him. So he's not used to it. So he's just so like, I need to still do everything possible. And it's like throwing off the team chemistry because he's like, I'm trying to do all the things. I got to get back on defense because people going to talk about my defense. And it's like, no, you actually can calm down. You can let James Harden take a little bit of the leeway off. He's a veteran. He's been here before. He's been in the finals before. He knows how to get there. So like, I think he's still also carrying the weight of he's never been to the finals. Mm-hmm. He's never been close to the finals.
Yeah, he's only can't get past the second round.
So I'm like, he's in his head so much that he's not calming down. And like, I think somebody on that team needs to tell him like, hey, it's okay if James take the lead sometimes. It's more than okay. Let him take the lead. Let him do what he needs to do. You will get yours.
I hope so. I hope it turns out. Hopefully, when you and David are doing the Game 6 post game, hopefully it's because the Cavaliers finished the series in a good way.
This is not an Orlando Detroit thing where JB Bickerstaff's going to JB Bickerstaff. It's not that. It's not that. This is a team in the Cavs that are much better than what is it? The Raptors. I'm sorry. I just went Canada and I'm like, what's that team's name? Sorry,
that team North.
Literally across Lake Erie.
I'm not a fan of.
But no, like they're a much better team than the Raptors. The Raptors have Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, and Brandon Ingram trying to carry them to the second round. And I'm like, the wheels have clearly fallen off there because going 4 for 30 from 3 is ridiculous. And I said this on Sunday. I said there is no way a team can win if for long stretches of period you cannot score. And I watched them, and for long stretches of periods they could not score.
Yeah.
So the Cavs just have to get out of their head, and they just kind of have to like settle down and play the game that they did in game 2. If they play the way that they did in game 2, which I think they can, they'll be fine.
I hope so. I hope so. We got Autumn here joining us on the show. All right, let's get to it.
Absolutely.
All right. Take us to the timeline. What is going on between Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson? Just take us through it. What's going on?
So first of all, we actually have to go back a year ago because Michael Rubin, the owner of Fanatics, he has a white party every year. So he took over the white parties from Diddy. Crazy. But there's always a white party in the Hamptons, usually around Memorial Day, 4th of July. So Michael Rubin has talked about how all these athletes have met their fiancés. I think Donovan Mitchell and Coco Jones met at this party, and then I know for a fact last year this is where Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion met. So Megan Thee Stallion did not talk about man. Her last public relationship was technically former Chicago Bulls player Torrey Craig.
Oh,
but
yeah.
she never really claimed him. It just sort of was like a known thing that they were together. But his ex-girlfriends like harassed her. It was a whole thing. So around July of last year, everybody was like, is that Klay Thompson? Because Meg had posted like a bikini pic because she also has a bikini line. So she was kind of like promoting her bikini line. And they were like, is that Klay Thompson in the background? Like, huh? And then he posted a picture of what was clearly her. And they just kind of started publicly posting each other. So they kind of soft launched in July of that year. And then by middle of July, he actually went with her to like the first annual Pete Thomas Gala, which is a foundation she named after her parents. Because also Megan's an orphan and she doesn't have any family. She's an only child. She's an orphan. Like her grandma passed away. Like she really doesn't have a lot of family. Yeah, this is really bad. This is why now you see why he getting dragged, right?
Yeah, keep going.
So then they were posting during the summer. She was going golfing with him. She was going to his boat. She posted like this TikTok of her making food from him. And then she started going to his games. She went to about 15 games this year, which watching the Dallas Mavericks was already bad.
Yeah, I was
like Thompson on the Dallas Mavericks. Jesus Christ, girl.
Yeah, that's real commitment.
Really in love. So then during October, she kept hyping up this song that she was releasing that she called Lover Girl. And she essentially released the song and she talked about her relationship with Klay, talked about how he loved her, how good the sex was, just how good everything was. And everybody was like, ooh, girl, I've never seen you as a lover girl. This is all right, but it wasn't like the best. But we're getting to that. So then during November, she made his whole family Thanksgiving dinner.
Hold up. What? Hold up. Say that part again.
During November, she made his entire family Thanksgiving dinner. Like she cooked Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh boy.
So she made his mom, his dad, his brother, him Thanksgiving dinner.
And we're talking about ball players in there and boys. That's a lot of food.
Yeah. And then she also posted like a photo dump. And in this photo dump, it was her hand, his hand, and then a key and a house behind it. So he had bought her a house. So yeah. Oh, I'm not even.
He bought her the house. Okay, this seems equal, I guess.
It gets worse. AA. Okay, so then they spend Christmas together. Like they buy each other Christmas gifts. Then we get to the part where everybody was like, "Oh my God, they're gonna get married," and that's their birthdays. So their birthdays are 8 days apart. So his is February 7th, hers is February 15th. They're both Aquarius.
Oh, they're both Aquarius.
So this was never gonna work. I'm gonna just let you guys know this was never gonna work. As someone that has also tried to date an Aquarius man, these are demons out here, y'all. Run, beware.
Time out on this interview.
You're included in this too.
Huh? You call me a demon? You call me a demon. I'm an Aquarius. I'm a proud Aquarius. You call me a demon?
So am I. I'm a proud Aquarius as well. Every Aquarius man I've ever tried to date, AA, literally, I've never wanted to yeet somebody across the room so fast, quick in a hurry.
I understand. You're right.
Absolutely.
You're not wrong. I mean, you're right. We are demons. You're right.
Absolutely. So she throws him. They go on a full because, oh, by the way, he's injured at this time because he's always injured now. So
that you're not wrong about that. No.
So they go on a tropical vacation, like a getaway, and she flies all his family out and she throws him a surprise party. And at the surprise party, she brings out his favorite group, which is Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Let's go.
So then for her birthday, 8 days later, he buys her a custom Bentley. Yeah, no, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Equal, though. I mean, this is a lot of.
It's pretty equal. Yeah. So then then she buys him a $350,000 watch, and then he names his boat after her.
Sounds like some suckers to me. Go ahead, keep going.
But I'm going to say around like late February, early March, so a little bit after this, there's rumors that start coming out in the blind items. So blind items are essentially a way for celebrities and their teams to sort of like get news out there without saying like, hey, this is from me. So there's 2 pages. There's Crazy Days and Nights, and then there's one that's called like ABDC Blinds, right? And most of these blind items are incredibly correct. These are very true. Some of the craziest things I've ever read are blind items. But there's a blind item on there for months that he's cheating on her. Right?
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I'm perking up now.
Then somebody on Reddit last month, in March, was like, hey, I have it on good authority that he is cheating on her. Yeah. Then
So
everybody,
he was okay.
so
Go
then
ahead.
she gets announced to be on Broadway in Moulin Rouge, and everybody's noticing like not only has the relationship post like kind of gone off, but he hasn't gone to see her. And then somebody caught him at the Moulin Rouge performance, so they were like, okay, so they're still together. Then I'm gonna say this was not this. This was a week ago. She was on Instagram Live and she was like, "Oh yeah, y'all, I'm gaining boyfriend weight," and they were like, "Oh, they're still together. Okay, that's cool," because it got to a point where like they were showing each other off, they were showing off the relationship, but then they stopped, and people were like, "Oh my god, they're not together." This is where we get into the bad part. So
hold up, real quick. Like, wouldn't that be just okay? Kind of the honeymoon phase has passed. It's like, okay, we're kind of selling
the
relationship.
Right? That's what everybody else thought, because we were like, at this point, like everybody wants, I want Megan Thee Stallion to be happy. This girl has gone through hell. Okay. All I want that girl to is be happy. So then this past Saturday, I'm not even gonna lie, I was at work and I was scrolling on TikTok, and I don't know if you know this, but Jalen Rose's daughter, Mariah, she's like a big sports like analyst. Like she has a podcast called Hoops for Hotties.
Yes.
Like she's very much in the sports world, and she posted this video that was like, I told y'all to be wary of these athletes, and I'm like, huh? And then I saw another TikTok that was like, I can't believe Klay did that to Megan. I'm like, what is going on? So then I went to her Instagram, and she posted an Instagram story essentially revealing that Klay got cold feet, that he had terrible mood swings during the season, and he took it out on her. And then he said to her that he did not want to be monogamous. And then she found out about the cheating.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it gets crazier. It gets crazier.
What I know we got like 90 seconds left in this segment. I saw on the internet in my limited prep of this topic, I saw that she was cheating too.
Nope. Never cheated.
That was not true.
That was very fake, not true. She's never cheated on anyone that she's ever been with. Ever. No.
So Klay wanted an open relationship, and before he proposed an open relationship, he was already offering his services to.
And the person he was allegedly offering his services to is WNBA player Lexi Brown.
She plays for Seattle? That's what.
Yeah,
boy.
And then people went back into her her videos on TikTok and noticed that she was a big fan of Megan Thee Stallion.
Ah, come on. So she knew all the hits. She watched all the videos. Knew all the videos and stuff, and knew what was going on. Oh my god.
No, it gets stupider. It gets stupider. So Klay Thompson, first of all, I need both them knees on my desk by Monday. Okay. I need them Achilles busted, everything, all of it. I need it. So he's getting dragged, by the way. Dragged across the internet, because it's like, you have Megan Thee Stallion. There is nobody else. Like, who can you do better than outside of Megan Thee Stallion? She's Megan Thee Stallion.
I don't know, man.
Right?
I don't know.
What are you like? So that's already. And then the Lexi Brown of it all. And Lexi Brown, Jesus Christ. Sometimes she just needs to shut the hell up. Okay. Double A is about to get worse. I'm about to tell you where it gets worse at.
Hold up, real quick. Eli, I need producer help on air right now. Eli, should we go to break right now, or what do we want to do? This is your call. Okay, I think we can stretch it. Go ahead.
You can stretch it? Okay. So, not only is he getting dragged, but then people are now being like, okay, so what kind of boyfriend is Klay Thompson? They go back into his dating history. Klay Thompson has cheated on every single major relationship that he's ever been in.
How do people know this?
So he was with Hannah Stocking. Hannah Stocking was a Viner / YouTuber, and they were in a very public relationship around the time that he was like as a splash bro. He cheated on her.
And that was when he was balling. That's when he was winning titles.
That was when he was winning titles. So then he dated Laura Harrier. And have you ever seen the first Spider-Man, like the new Spider-Man run?
Yes. The old horror.
Yes. Cheated on her.
Okay.
He also dated Coco Jones. Cheated on her.
So what does Donovan Mitchell have to say about this topic? Okay.
He dated, so every woman he's dated, he's cheated on publicly. And then one of the girlfriends found a notebook in which he wrote in the notebook every single time he either cheated on her or had thoughts of cheating on her.
Oh, you're a dumbass.
So, yeah, the internet is up in arms because he not only cheated on some of the most gorgeous women in this industry, most beautiful women in this industry, he has not learned his lesson. He's also 36. He's pulling this shit at 36, at his big ass grown age of 36.
All right, last question, Autumn, because we're over. We're out of time. What can we learn from this situation? Because again, my assumption coming into this, Klay was an NBA champion. He, and stuff. What can? Oh yeah, police presence outside the studio. What can we learn? Oh man, it's going down right now. What can we learn from this entire situation?
Well, number one, for my ladies out there, I want you to listen to me well. Don't date professional athletes. No sport, especially basketball. The worst isn't even basketball, it's baseball. Don't even attempt. Double A, I could tell the stories that I know about baseball players, ridiculous, crazy. Don't even try it. Don't breathe their way. Don't, because unless you want to be a sister wife, don't do it. Don't do it. Number one. Number two, if you are going to be in a public front-facing relationship, your public front-facing relationship will always be under the microscope. If you are a man and you don't want to be in a public front-facing relationship, don't get into a public front-facing relationship. Don't get into a relationship if you don't want to be monogamous. Y'all, I'm begging y'all, stop getting into relationships if you don't want to be monogamous, because you're in turn hurting the person that wants to be monogamous and wants to be with you. Because now somebody's hurt, and also people are like, you literally are taking away a family because she doesn't have any family. So you introduce her to your mom, you introduce her to her dad and her brother, and she's an only child that's an orphan. And she's talked about how she's wanted a family, how she's wanted to settle down, how she's wanted to, grow. And he gave her the illusion that that was going to happen, and then took it all away by wanting to not be monogamous.
Dang, Klay. You have to. We're out of time. We can't even get into Diana Rossini. We are out of time.
I have a lot of thoughts on that. We can do that on another day.
I know we're out of time, but I want to hear those thoughts on another, because I'm sure by the time we bring you back on, we might bring you and Chrissy together next time. I'm sure that news will evolve, but again,
every day there's something new with them too. I don't even know.
I shared, if you're gonna have a side piece, do not name your kids after your side piece. I honestly think they love each other.
If you're gonna have a boyfriend, don't do it in public. when you got a husband. If you got a
All
husband and a boyfriend, keep one of them secret.
7:30 tomorrow night or later today, Jersey Chasers every Wednesday, and of course, Mike Check Friday. Special time this week because it's going to be on after the Cavs Raptors game 6. So, Autumn, thank you again. And thank you guys for joining us here on Midnight Run. We are way over. Get some rest. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.